Oh yeah, 1 hour nap and we suddenly have nightmares. Okay. Anytime you sleep, 30 minutes, an hour, all we see is that jester. I can't even play. How are these guys doing? Yeah, I can't even play dice even if I wanted to. All right. So we need to go back. We just need to follow the road south. Or, well, no, we want to go just before the butcher and follow this road. Keep going south. Because once we enter this forest here, I'm assuming we want to be on this side because that's where the A marker is. See if we can find this this lab, which I'm sure we're gonna like run into him and then there's gonna be a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the butcher? I gotta pass the butcher, or did I say I had to go just before passing the butcher? Okay. We're right here. Road towards the butcher, so there should be another road just up here that doesn't lead towards the town. Wait a minute. Where am I?
Yeah.
Okay, this road leads up towards the butcher. There should be two roads right next to each other. Unless this counts as a road. Unless this counts as the one going towards the butcher and then the other one up here counts as not, I guess. So we go like this and then that.
Yeah.
And then we'll run into a shrine. And we hang a left. And then just before hitting the woods, as we enter the woods, we should probably veer off the road once we get to that crossroad and just kind of head straight south.
Yeah.
Wood, crossroad, head south. running right into another bandit camp. They said there was going to be like a trail off to the right, and so if we're here on the left, technically speaking, we should run into it. I think we're right about here almost, because I think the camp is right there. I think that is the camp. The river must be right there. Maybe. See the river. That's a tree. Did they say I had to follow the river? I can't remember what the guy said. You'll reach a pond. Okay, so there's apparently a pond we're trying to locate. That's the river. We don't want the river. Well, I don't like the look of this. I see A. Hello, anybody home? What's up? He's just chilling here.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
Okay.
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushitz, playing dice and boozing.
It was the guy we just saw playing dice.
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Ujits. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Oh god, I hope this isn't gonna like force me into a DLC flashback.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
No, you're fine.
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around.
Oh, they already
You
dealt
help
with.
me.
They're out of the way.
Yeah, we
I'll
already
mention them on the
dealt with
trails.
them. They're gone. They're
That's
done.
great, but
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I mean, I don't want to come back here. Just go and talk to
Just
them.
try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not.
I'm gonna go there and talk to them, and then I have to trot all the way back out here.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
All right. All right, so now we got to go back and tell Bernard what happened, which means I got to somehow make it through these woods. I think if we go straight east, we'll hit this place right outside of the woods, and then we follow the road through here. It's our quickest way through the woods, I think. So, which way is east? I think the river is right there, so this has to be the way or this way. Otherwise, we're heading west, and this is going to be a little awkward. Nice. I remember leading down was the river, so this should be east. Yep, there's the... Was this our camp? This is our camp. Oh, how about that? Hey, we can sleep and save. Neat. Let's go ahead and sleep for an hour and save. Okay. Sleep. And we sleep and then we have nightmares. That's how it works. Alright. Now at least if we do get jumped and die, it's just a matter of luck at this point.
Yeah.
Bridge. We should be out of the forest here in a second. I keep hearing like sounds like there's somebody in chainmail to like the right next to me.
Yeah.
And it is kind of scaring me a little bit. Like thinking somebody's like running at me from the side. I don't know if I saw them before, but I am not stopping. Like just some guys that are hanging from a tree. I ain't stopping. And I'm kind of hoping that once we report into the captain here, he's gonna be like, all right, great job. I'm gonna go home now in case you need me for training and such. I hope he's not gonna be like, great job, now go investigate. In the meantime, we'll stay around here and see what we can figure out from here. I'm really hoping that's not what it turns into be. Second Bernard is back in Ratai. We're going there to train. Oh, that horse wasn't here before. Whose horse is that? Oh, Lord Radzik, he is here. Oh, okay. Just chilling, stretching out. Yeah?
God bless you. What troubles you?
What are you doing here?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Fern had already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
I mean, I didn't
The
report
whole
to him
story
yet,
or
but
just
sure.
the gist of it, sir.
It's up to you what you consider important.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Uzhitz. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhayed to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Sir, I've been to Uzhitz, and the parish priest there is very odd indeed. He's very handy with a sword. Do you know anything about him, sir?
Godwin? Aye, an intriguing fellow. He's the youngest son of one of the lords of Kuttenberg. He was sent to the university to become a priest, as is customary with the youngest son. But he didn't much care for it. So when he finished studying, instead of taking up his parish, he went roaming. I imagine he had a pretty adventurous life. And then one day he came back and settled down. Hanush would know more about him.
I don't really think we have any more news about the investigation, but all right. So he's heading off to wherever he said he was going to go. He's gonna take off, or eventually. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure he knows where he's going. He's okay. All right. Okay, here's Bernard's horse. Don't know where Bernard is. I don't see any more soldiers over here.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Well, first, let's talk trade. Ooh. Is this like horse armor or ornamental cape for horses which bring the owner distinction and admiration and flaunts his social status? Imagine the embarrassment if two knights turned up to a tournament with horses dressed in the same comparison. Scandal. Okay. It's graved out, so I'm assuming that means I can't equip it. I mean, its price isn't exactly bad. I don't know why it's grayed out though. Not sure which one would look cool, but okay. A human spur. Improves the horse's control. Okay. A fine saddle. Maybe it's grayed out because my horse can't equip it. I have no clue. Golden spurs. Oh, it's something that I can equip. Price is only 3,000. I don't know why these things are grayed out, other than the fact I can't afford some of them. Like these I can afford. Could also afford the pet bag. Let's see how much horses cost in general.
I'd like to buy a horse.
I'm glad to hear it. We're badly in need of selling some. Have you looked them over?
Even though like half of them were killed just recently.
I have. Fine animals.
The best there are. Is there one in particular you fancy?
Oh, I have to go and like look all of them over? Oh god.
I'll have to think it over.
Well, let's
I'd like
okay,
to
so
buy a
hold on.
horse.
Let's
I'm
see.
glad to hear it. Have you looked them over?
I have.
The best there is there one in
Let's just look at let's say we want to get a tier 2
that
horse.
horse is as loyal. Only we had to raise the fence to keep him in.
1.7k.
Maybe some.
I'll tell you that.
How come?
Oh, she's a good enough mount.
Fishy smell. A fishy smell about her, but she's still 1.2k.
Maybe.
I'm afraid to look at a tier 5 horse.
A wonderful Arab stallion.
2.6k. I mean, that's not really a big difference in price when you think about it. I was thinking it would be closer to like 5k or
Maybe.
something. Okay.
Good luck then.
Still not quite sure
I
where
feel quite hungry.
Captain Bernard is. Because, I mean, we're done. We don't have to report to him, right? Track down the fellow with the limp. Okay, those are all kind of the same things. Okay. It doesn't see, so maybe he's gonna just show up. There was a soldier. Maybe he's just leaving his horse. There's a couple of soldiers around here. Well, I guess let's head back to Ratai, because I mean, the next step on my to-do list here is to get some money, so we're gonna need to do some hunting again. And I feel like the best spot would be oh, who's this? Oh, yeah, he's just okay. He's just gonna leave his horse. Okay, that's fine. All right, so good. It looks like he's heading back. That also helps. So tomorrow, he hopefully will be available that we can start sparring with him, maybe. But yeah, the other thing is I need to get some, need to raise some money. Want to get like a new weapon. Be nice to get some better armor, I guess. Oh, and we gotta look and see, I think I leveled up in strength. See if we got any more perks there. What time is it? Okay, I was gonna say maybe we'd be lucky and, well, like wait an hour or two and Bernard would be over here ready to train. We'll check in the morning. Should have a blacksmith thing. All right, let's see what we can do with these weapons. See if they'll be. Okay, so I can increase the. So one was 9. This one was 9. Oh well, I mean we can. I guess we can see if it's more after we repair it, maybe. Like seeing like that little black spot go away. All of a sudden I'm making it worse.